All right, now let's create a duet. I have previously recorded my little solo here, and I'm going to make a duet out of that solo. So the first thing I will need to do is, again, I'm making sure my audio source is correct. Yes, it's still my microphone. And then, simply by pressing the record button, it's automatically going to add another track. So you don't have to worry about recording over this one. So let's do that now. And I'll play a different portion. Okay, I didn't like that, so I will undo and we'll try it again. All right, I like that a lot better. So now let's go back and listen. Okay, so the second one is really loud, so I'm going to take the volume and lower it. Okay, and try it again. Okay, so I can use these volume buttons here, the minus and the plus, to increase or lower the sound of the track. Okay? Now from here, what I want to do is I want to create an MP3 file out of this. So again, I will go to File, Export, and let's call this Test Duet. And again, I will save it as a WAV file, not an MP3. Okay, if you need to refer back to the very first video on, I think, the third wiki page, it will tell you how to convert a WAV file to an MP3. You need to do that inside of iTunes. So I'll select WAV file, then hit save, and so forth. And then upload it into iTunes, and then convert it to an MP3. All right, so I'll do that. And then the next thing I want to do is create two accompaniment tracks. Now what I would do is I would mute the A track and then go back and do this again. Export. And this I'm going to call Duet B. Okay, and again I will select WAV file. Now the reason I call it Duet B is because it's only going to record the B part onto the MP3 or the WAV file. It will leave the A part blank. This is so you can practice the A part while listening to the B part. Okay? Now, the next thing I would do that is take the mute off of the A and mute the B part. Then go to File, Export. We'll call this Duet A. Again, make sure it is saying WAV file and hit save. This will then create three files. I'll have a full duet file with both A and B parts being played. I'll have a Duet A part, which only has the A part being played, so I can practice on the B part. And then I'll have a Duet B part, which is an MP3 of only the B part. And again, I will upload them into iTunes and then create an MP3 version. And again, for more information on that, refer to your assignment page or the very first video on Audacity.